Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a highly requested video for you, and it's about my nails. I constantly get asked, do I do them myself? Are they cheap? Are they easy? So if that's something you want to see, then just stay tuned. Okay, here is what you're going to need to do my nails. The very first is these Kiss nails, and they're all different styles and colors. And as long as you're getting this Kiss, I think they all work well. I do the real short, which I still cut them, so I'll show you what I use to cut them because they're not short enough. I like mine really short, where you don't see much on the opposite side. So I buy real short, and then I make sure they have a thick white base. I like a chunky white, especially since I am cutting them down. So that's what I use. I use my own nail file. It does have one in here, so you don't technically need this, but I just have one on hand. And then my buffer is another thing. I use my own from Walmart, but it comes the other side. Like, it's part file, part buffer, so you don't have to have these unless you have them laying around. And then what I can't live without are these Kiss nail cutters, and this is just for fake nails. And I'll show you later how you slide them on and trim them down because I do not like my nails long. So that is what you will need to do this. Okay, to get started, I opened up my package, and the first piece I'm going to take is this little wooden stick, and I'm going to push my cuticles back. And this is just prepping my nails for the fake nail. Okay, now you can either take your little buffer or one you have at home and rough up your nail, and that's what's going to make the nail stick and stay longer, so rough it up. Okay, so they're prepped, and I have short nails, but if you have long ones, go ahead and trim them down and make sure that you have like a really short nail. Now I'm going to take the nails and size them for each one of my fingers. And when I find the one that fits my thumb, I just go ahead and get the same number, and I know those are both my thumbs. Okay, when you have all your numbers found, then you can start putting them on. A little side tip, if you write these numbers down, then you don't have to sort through these every time and figure out your number, which I have yet to do. So every time I open up the package, and I have to sort through them, but I need to just write them down. Okay, so I'm going to get my glue. That's like a little twist top. And I normally start with my thumbs because they take the most pressure to press it on, and your fingers start to get tired, but they get smaller, so I always start with my thumb. And I put like, I'd say probably like 3 big drops, like dots on, and then I start to rub it around, and you probably maybe need 4 for your thumb. So I've got the glue on there. I'm going to take my nail, and I'm going to push it as far up to the cuticle as possible. And then I'm going to press down, holding on each side to make sure it stays. And then I'm going to hold it for about 10 to 15 seconds. Voila! And we're we're gonna go to the next one. Like I said, about 3 drops. And then make sure it covers your nail. Grab your nail, push it as far up to the cuticle, and then pressing both sides down so that it stays flat against your nail. Now like this one, I had a lot of glue and sometimes it seeps over. I've learned having this, we'll just rub it off and then you don't have any problems. Okay, go to the next one. Now a lot of you ask me how long they last. For me, they last about a week to 10 days, but nothing stays on my nails well. Like the shellac that everybody uses, and it's like guaranteed to last 2 weeks, lasts like 3 days on my nails. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's all the cleaning and my hands being in the water. But I put these nails on my grandma and they lasted about a month. So some people can wear them 2 weeks or longer, but typically I'm about 7 to 10 days. And they're so cheap. I think I forgot to mention these were about $7. So even if I have to do them weekly, it's still cheaper than going to the salon and having them done. I'll link them down below in my description box so you guys know the exact number and brand that I buy. And it's one of those that it just gets easier and faster every time you do it. So give yourself a little grace the first time. And then I like to just go back over them one more time, holding them down. And try to do this when you don't have to like get your hands wet for a while. I feel like if you can go a couple hours with getting your hands under water, they tend to last longer until that glue actually sets. I'm gonna go ahead and twist these little guys off. And now I'm gonna go to this side. Now they're on me and they're beautiful and they're long, and when I was in high school and before I was a mom, I would have left them this way, but now I can't. I'm a mom and I'm constantly typing, I'm even on my phone, and these are dangerous. So that's where I bought these, and I will cut them down as much as I can. So I just push it all the way up and your nail pops through, and then you squeeze it off. Just don't cut your finger off. And then you can take your file, and I don't like them square, I like to round the edges just a little bit so that they're not sharp. And the reason I like French tips, it's an illusion. So it looks like I have long nails on, but look, there's nothing hanging over. Look at the difference. And so it looks like I have nails, but they're really short. They're not much different than when I put it on, but they look beautiful. So see, you can have them short, you can have them long. Now I'm gonna finish this side. Boom, that's how it's done. It takes less than about 10 minutes. I don't have to wait at the salon. I don't have to wait to have them done. I don't have to spend $45, $7, and look at that. I love them. Like I said, mine last about 7 to 10 days, but most people's will probably last longer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys have any questions, just leave them down in the description box, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.